Otra vez, igual. Eso. Hip leg it. Eso.
Súbele, mando.
Arriba.
Súbele.
No, al volumen.
Leg 30.
Get his phone and submit. Get his phone and submit.
Dámela.
¿Dónde está mi teléfono?
All right, everybody, welcome to Road to the Masters Part 2. And really quick, straight off the bat, I want to say congratulations to Gera. We made it to regionals. We are in for the next level of the CrossFit Games open format. The next step is regionals. And then after that, we'll see what happens. We're going to get, 4 watts, right, in 1 week, in 3 weeks. And then we'll see if we go to the CrossFit Games, which is obviously the ultimate goal. Now, you see a couple new characters up in here. You didn't see them last time, but we did talk about coaching, and we did talk about having a special team that helps Gera become a very well-rounded athlete and get him to where he needs to be so that he can perform at a super high level and kind of get rid of those little kinks and little trouble spots and make them become complete. So, that being said, I'm gonna introduce you to Mando and Caso. As you can tell right away, these guys are short, right? They're a little bit wide. And so some of the workouts that we do, it's a custom program that we've been working with Gera since September. Okay, so it's a custom programming. I'm gonna talk about a little bit about that in a second. But during that programming, let's start with Mando here. What did you bring to the table? Okay, because we saw a wide range and a different type of workouts. And how did you feel throughout the programming? I mean, it's been 6-7 months.
Throughout the whole program, it was pretty intense. But then at the same time, we would pretty much just try to help.
Okay, he's a little nervous, guys,
Yeah.
but we know that you're pretty good at deadlifts, right? You're pretty good at power cleans. So you outpower Gera in those regards. Snatch as well, right? And so Gera has to kind of see that and say, you know what, I got to pick up my game, right? To catch you up on those things. Hasso, kind of a similar story with you. This is Arturo Hasso. How did you feel throughout the programming? How did you contribute throughout the season so far?
Handstand walks.
Speed.
But yeah, there was a bunch of movements. Not a bunch, but I mean, like Neto said, the deadlifts, the power cleans, where there was, since we're short and we don't have that much like lanky like Hernan or JD.
Right.
We would have to push pop in those sorts of watts.
Right.
So and also like special skills, the pistols, the muscle ups, and the handstand walks. So we were more than happy to help them, and we pushed them.
Right,
So
right, exactly.
That
Big part of the story. Yeah, big part of the story, because the whole thing is to be an overall, all-around CrossFitter, and that's really the key to do well throughout the Open. This man to the left over here, this is Armando Vasquez, we call him. Well, you don't want to know what we call him, but he's also
Martin.
What did I say? Armando. Martin, my fault. See, I'm nervous too. Martin, great coach here at CrossFit Laredo. Has been with us for a while. He's hurt. He blew his, what was it, meniscus? Cartilage damage in what knee? Right knee. So he's been out of action, but he's been on the sidelines kind of watching the operation taking place, and he's able to pick up a few things. I mostly take care of, well, pretty much 100% of the programming, but Martin comes in and starts checking out certain things and kind of brings in a different skill set. You want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, I like to think of it as like most of the times that you're not able to make it, I'm more of the person that helps Mr. Posh out with kind of like the skills, with the
Positions,
positions, how he's gonna do the workout. Like
a little bit of strategy.
Exactly, strategy.
Tactics.
Anything I can help with.
Right.
Small skills like with the muscle up. We've been having a little trouble with the muscle up.
Yeah, he had a lot of trouble at the Fittest Games. That was a big hurdle. And Martin came in and went over a couple of things, more on the technical side, skill side, kind of fix some things up, right?
Yeah, I'm more of a video geek. I'm all the time on YouTube, trying to check out videos of how to make technique
Constantly
better.
learning, constantly tweaking some stuff, yeah. It's very difficult to take care of everything, and so that's why I mentioned in that first video, part 1, the importance of a team. So this is our team, and we made it to regionals. Everybody played an important role. I want to say, as a head coach here, thank you guys for helping Gera out. We made it. Okay, this is a victory for all of us. And quick interview with Gera. The Open is over, and then we'll get into a little bit of the specifics of what's next, because I want to talk about what's going on for the next level in the CrossFit Game Open. how did you feel this last 2 workouts? Okay, and just tell us how you feel. What's going on with you? How do you feel making it? We're in regionals.
Remember,
¿Cómo te sientes?
I'm a Mexican. I'm gonna speak Spanish. Subtitles coming soon. Estoy muy emocionado, estoy muy contento por este logro de equipo, coaching, team. No esperaba estar en este lugar tan privilegiado de décimo. Hasta ahorita vamos en 10, Neto.
All right, 10th place.
Puede que quedamos en 11, pero
10 or 11th, right? So
10 or 11.
Worst case scenario, 11th, right?
Worst case scenario.
Awesome.
So, estoy muy emocionado y pues tenemos 3 semanas para prepararnos y damos gracias a Dios por este logro de equipo que hicimos.
How did you feel about the training as we led up through the Open? How was the training for you? Because it is a custom program.
Long. Estuvo very long.
Largo.
Very intensive.
Very
Very
intensive.
hard. It was tough.
Hard programming.
Yeah, hard programming, but bring results.
The best is yet to come.
Yeah.
The best
Yeah,
is
we
yet
still
to
got
come.
3 weeks of good training.
Yeah, but we got the results, so I'm very thankful to these guys that helped.
We're gonna push it forward and take it to a next level. All right, guys, real quick, I'm gonna have a kind of JD take the whiteboard here and explain to you guys how the point system works out and what we're looking forward to going into regionals in the Masters division. So go ahead and just kind of take it off the top like if you're explaining it to a kindergarten.
All right, basically, as we already mentioned, Gerardo is right now tied in 10th as of 6:30 Pacific time. If any more scores come in, no worse than 11.
Right.
So this was where he was at for the first workouts. He was in 10th. The finals put him with this many points, so we were in the bubble on 10th and 11th. We're thinking worst case scenario is 11th. We're gonna get 4 workouts in regionals. From April 23rd through the 27th, we have 4 workouts. Now the key here is that they have to be video submitted.
Right.
So the truth is gonna come out.
Right.
So we know that Gera, during the Open, his worst performance was a 61, and his best performance was a 15th. So we take the average of those, the big and the small, and with his 11th place in the Open, which is gonna score as an 11 points, we're looking at about 177 points on average that he may be able to do. So last year, top 20 was 170 points. I'm guessing, if my calculations are correct,
Right.
2015 is going to be somewhere around 250 points in 20th spot. Why? Because the level of competition has gone way up,
Right.
and there's been an influx of about 5,000 more athletes competing in that division. So that point system is going to go up.
Okay, cool.
So that's what we're shooting for here.
All right.
Somewhere in the 177th, maybe about
as the final scoring, is that what you're saying?
yeah.
Okay.
Points, which would be somewhere in the 15th or 16th spot.
I see.
We should
so
be
top
able-
20 make it, right?
Top 20 make it.
Okay, top 20
So we
in the
should
world.
be in the world.
In the world. Okay.
So
Very cool.
We're in good standings, right?
Okay, very cool. All right, just to close out, guys, the couple takeaways here, and we did talk about independent programming. So I want you guys to kind of pay attention to this. Okay, you have to be a CrossFitter first, and then you inject weightlifting skills, right? And I'm really big on doing custom programming because I know the athlete, coaches know the athletes better than following a general template or something that's online. Not to bash on any of that stuff, there's some great programs, but when you know day in and day out what your athletes are capable of, you know where their holes are at, you can address them and make them a better athlete. So custom programming, in my opinion, if the coach is any good, will always overdo a general template that sometimes cannot be adjusted. Sometimes he's sick, sometimes he's got stress from work, sometimes he's got a family commitment, sometimes he's traveling, sometimes he's got aches and pains. So you have to adjust for that, because for masters, recovery is a big issue. Okay, so that's another thing. So recovery. And so that's one of the biggest takeaways as we led up through the Open is custom programming. You gotta be a CrossFitter first. So we never got away from that. And we did a lot of CrossFitting and just injected strategically throughout the last few months, the strength work, the skill work, and everything else. Okay. All right. So that's about it. Any final words? We're gonna give him part 3.
We are asking for your prayers and to not to get hurt. You know, we need that. We need that part too.
That's right. We still gotta stay healthy.
And stay healthy. And of course, I hope that we go to the CrossFit Games.
CrossFit Games, that's right. All right, well, we'll see you in April 23rd to the 27th and give it our best shot. All right?
All right, thank you.
All right.